Bruh. Oh my goodness. So we're all familiar with Mark Robinson by now, right? He's like the fat black guy who says like egregious, outlandish things, just completely asinine things. For example, I became aware of him when he was talking about reparations and talking about you don't deserve anything. Nobody owes you anything. As a matter of fact, you owe.
There are some people that were talking about reparations in this country. They wanted reparations. And I remember I made this particular liberal so angry at me because I told them right to their face, nobody owes you anything for slavery. If you want to tell the truth about it, it is you who owes. Huh?
And he brings up like the talking point that many white races bring up, talking about the Civil War and everything. And people died to free you. You owe them money and everything. Just foolishness, okay? Having said that, CNN did apparently a deep dive into this guy. And they found a username that he used. I think it was like Mini Soldier or something like that. And this Mini Soldier, well, it's linked to a whole bunch of nonsense. We'll just say that. A whole bunch of nonsense. Like he's out there talking about how he's a black Nazi. Bruh, just cuckoo for Cocoa Puff stuff, man. He's talking about, during like the Obama administration, like he prefers Hitler over anyone in Washington right now. I'm talking about, imagine Jesse Lee Peterson, but like overweight and who doesn't stutter. That's what we talking about, bruh. we talking about Jesse Lee Peterson.
Beta.
He then was talking about how slavery isn't bad and we need to bring slavery back. Like crazy stuff. And it seems that every black Republican, every black conservative happens to have this type of history. I kid you not, they happen to have this type of history. They either have this type of history or they're just grifting. And it just goes to show you that post-traumatic slave syndrome, that truly has impacted a lot of people, bruh. It's hilarious when people want to talk about, I'm this and I'm that, and we come from lineage and the NBA. I'm like, bruh, some of y'all, why are we acting like some of y'all don't have coon lineage? Why are we acting like some of these old heads, okay, aren't like Mark Robinson's, okay? Why are we acting like everybody who's just, B1 and all that? That is foolishness, okay? That is absolutely foolishness, all right? This man is black as they come, and he is tap dancing like a mofo, talking about slavery, reparations. It gets crazier the more you go into what this guy has said historically and even presently. Hear me out. It'd be different that, what he said 10 years ago was completely night and day from what he's saying now. It's not. It's not. It's the same thing. This man hasn't changed. He's the same cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs coon. That's what he is, bro. Talk about the KKK. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs coon. That's what this man is. Then to add the cherry on top of this stupid Sunday, we get into him, bro. I just, y'all need to take a seat before you hear this one. If you sit and stand up and sit down, this man was apparently talking about transgender adult material and how much he likes it because it involves a man without involving the man. And he even said himself that he's a perv.
What?
Bro, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. He should be disqualified just right off the bat, bro. What are you talking about? It's crazy how all these people want to talk about LGBT or trans and all that. For some reason, even when Lindsey Graham, Lindsey Graham has been on, he's been a little, have a little sugar in his tank for a minute now. But all these people, for some reason, when the lights turn off, they have got, I'm not even gonna get graphic like that, but they are about to le bousser, okay? That's what they order, bro. Everyone else is ordering hamburgers and fries. They are on some le bousser. They want some le bousser. That's what they want, bro. Because we saw this during the RNC convention. You don't remember that? The RNC convention and what's the gay app? I was gonna say Bumble. Grindr, that's the one. And they were talking about how Grindr was like skyrocketing the activity during the RNC. It goes back into when it comes to politics and black people. If you see a lot of the prominent black people in politics, they're tap dancing. In many cases, more often than not, they are tap dancing. And especially with the Republican Party, because they have no choice but to tap dance racist talking points because that's who their constituents are. And that's not to say all white people are racist within the Republican Party, but the majority of them are. And those that aren't, they're silent. They're a silent freaking a minority. That's what they are, because that's how we have gotten a Marjorie Taylor Greene. That's how we get a Boebert. That's how we get these, PWTs who are now representing, the Republican Party. They have lowered the bar so low that they're just outright saying just crazy stuff, bruh. They're outright, we've gotten to a point where now they're saying, Haitians are eating cats and dogs and stuff like that. It's no longer like, let's have some tact, right? Let's have some decorum. They have just completely abolished any type of, respect that some of these positions should have. That the seriousness that some of these positions hold is completely gone by the wayside because you got trailer trash up in there acting a fool. But because they white, their constituents are like, well, yeah, let's go fight for me. And it's like, is this really what we want with America? Is this the country that we want? I don't know. It's not what I want, bro. It's crazy. He's asked about this, right? CNN, I believe it's CNN who asked him about this. And all he has to say is, we taking legal counsel. We coming for them. We coming for them.
And you've talked about the reporting being salacious lies, not true. Have you taken steps then to prove it's not you?
We absolutely are. We absolutely are. We're in talks right now, everything up to legal counsel to take CNN to task for what they have done to us. We are going after them. Okay, we are going to go after them for what they've done. And
I'm just like, bro, what does that even mean, bro? What is legal counsel? What are you going to take legal counsel for? Because the irony is he's talking about he wants to investigate, but when a company was like, hey, we'll do the investigation for you. We'll find out if this is true or not. We'll get to the bottom of it, Mark Robinson. He was like, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay. It's okay. So it just goes to show you that he knows that this is true. You can't sue if it's true. You can't sue if it's true, bruh. You are on Le Bousset and you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs coon. That's what you are. And it's okay because he's embraced it. And apparently embracing the coonery has gotten to where he is. So, I mean, he's definitely not going to change his, opinions now because he's like, well, me doing all this, look what the good white man is giving me, okay? Yeah, I'm a lieutenant governor. Look at this. And his staff is leaving him because how could you stand by a man where he said some crazy stuff like that, whether it's Hitler, and I'm going to argue. Okay, like I said, I love my Jewish brethren, my sisters and everything, but I'm going to argue that it really wasn't the slavery comment that had his staff leave. It was honestly the Hitler comment. That's what I'm going to argue. That's just me, okay? Because the same thing with Ben Shapiro when Candace Owens was talking all types of stuff about George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, all this anti-black rhetoric. The little small hats with Ben Shapiro, they didn't have a problem with that. It was only until she pointed her reticle on criticizing Israel that they were like, you're out of here. No more of this, okay? We're not going to take that. So you have to understand the hypocrisy is just bon appetit. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, Lucas, this is just a smear campaign by the left and we're not going to stand for it. Mark Robinson is going to win. Or I believe, how could it be a smear campaign if it's true? How could it be a smear campaign? What are you talking about? The dude is cooking for Cocoa Puffs. Everybody with an IQ above room temperature can see that, except, the trailer trash of the Republican Party. Those are the only ones who are like, yeah, absolutely. He telling the truth. He fighting for me. And it's wild. It's something wild to behold. Hopefully during this election, Kamala wins and we can go back to sanity. Maybe the Republican Party can restructure themselves and, build something out of the rubble that Donald Trump has left them. Nevertheless, if you have a disagreement, you know where to find me. Friday through Sunday, disagreement day. You can call in and duke it out. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs Coon.